Have you ever had the words, "you're not listening to me," thrown at you, either by a spouse, offspring, or friend? We all know the frustration of trying to speak to someone and it feels like we're being ignored. Think of conflicts and misunderstandings that we could have avoided if we had only listened to what was being communicated to us. While much emphasis is placed on developing effective speaking and writing skills, listening skill is often overlooked. However, being a good listener is an essential skill that has the ability to transform relationships, resolve conflicts, and foster understanding. On the agenda today, we will go over the objectives of the course. Explore the characteristics of a good listener. Learn the different types of listening. The 5 stages of listening and what benefits we gain from being good active listeners. By the end of this course, we will have a clearer understanding of what active listening is and its impact on our relationships. Learn the techniques for active listening and reflective listening. We will explore the role of emotional intelligence in understanding others when we communicate, and learn strategies to create a safe environment for conversation. For inspiration, hear the quote of the day. To get started, let's review some reflective prompts. Have your journals out, feel free to pause the video and take a few minutes to reflect on these questions and write down your answers. Remember to be as honest with yourself as possible. Don't forget to like this video and share your response in the comments below. How often do you truly listen to others without interrupting or formulating a response in your mind? Are you aware of your own biases, prejudices, and assumptions that may hinder your ability to truly listen and understand others? Active listening is the act of giving attention to sound or action. It is an essential skill that allows us to connect with others and gain valuable insights. It goes beyond the mere act of hearing. It involves active engagement and a genuine desire to understand what is being said. The lack of listening has a profound effect on personal relationships, professional settings, and even societal harmony. When individuals fail to listen attentively to one another, it breeds misunderstanding and frustration. In personal relationships, a lack of listening can lead to feelings of neglect, invalidation, and distance. In a professional setting, it hampers effective collaboration, impedes problem-solving, and stifles creativity. Moreover, on a broader scale, a society marked by a lack of listening creates substantial divisions and exacerbates conflicts. The inability to truly hear and understand one another's perspectives prevents the growth of empathy, perpetuating a cycle of discord and animosity. To avoid this happening, we have to learn to quieten that impulse that wants to say something every time someone is talking to you. Don't feel the need to always have a response. Take a moment to breathe through the words and think about them. If it helps, repeat the words that is said to you and see if it take a different meaning than you initially thought. To become a good listener, one must possess a few key characteristics that set them apart. A good listener actively listens and gives their undivided attention to the speaker. They resist the temptation to interrupt or jump to conclusions prematurely. By fully engaging in the conversation, a good listener demonstrates respect and validates the speaker's thoughts and emotions. Remaining non-judgmental is essential for a good listener. Maintaining an open mind allows you to set aside their personal biases or prejudices. This quality helps create a safe and supportive environment for the speaker, encouraging them to express themselves freely without fear of criticism or rejection. Empathy, a core component of emotional intelligence, is a vital characteristic of a good listener. It allows the listener to put themselves in the speaker's shoes and genuinely understand their perspectives and emotions. By acknowledging and validating these feelings, a good listener fosters a deep sense of connection that builds trust and strengthens bonds. Patience is yet another attribute that distinguishes a good listener. The listener understands that communication takes time and that some thoughts and emotions may be difficult to articulate. They exhibit patience by giving the speaker ample time and space to express themselves fully, allowing for a more comprehensive understanding of their message. A good listener is skilled in active listening. They ask relevant questions, seek clarification, and deal honestly in understanding the speaker's thoughts. This active engagement demonstrates their commitment to understanding the speaker's perspectives, allowing for effective and meaningful conversations. Lastly, a good listener is not only receptive to information, but also provides constructive feedback. They offer their thoughts and insights while being mindful of the speaker's feelings. Constructive feedback helps both the listener and the speaker grow and learn from the exchange, fostering mutual understanding. While we might assume that listening is a passive act, it actually involves a series of stages that help us fully comprehend and respond to the messages we receive. Here are the 5 stages of listening. The first stage of listening is receiving. This involves physically perceiving the sounds or words being spoken. Our ears capture the auditory stimuli, and our brain processes the sound waves into recognizable language. This stage requires us to be present and attentive, allowing ourselves to be open and receptive to the speaker's message. Once we have received the message, we move on to the stage of understanding. This step entails deciphering the meaning behind the words we have heard. We interpret the speaker's message, considering their choice of words, tone of voice, and nonverbal cues. Understanding is a crucial stage where we decode the intended meaning and context of the message. After understanding the speaker's message, we then enter the stage of evaluating. Here, we critically analyze the information being presented. We assess the validity, credibility, and relevance of what is being said. Evaluating requires us to use our intuition, knowledge, and critical thinking skills to form an opinion or judgment about the speaker's message. This stage allows us to engage in a deeper level of processing and comprehension. Once we have evaluated the message, the next stage is responding. This involves actively engaging with the speaker and providing feedback, either verbally or non-verbally. Responding can take various forms, such as asking clarifying questions, sharing our own thoughts or experiences, or simply nodding in agreement. By responding, we demonstrate that we have listened and understood the speaker's message, fostering a sense of mutual understanding. The final stage of listening is remembering. This stage involves retaining the information we have received and storing it in our memory for future reference. Remembering allows us to recall important details, ideas, or emotions conveyed during the conversation. While listening may seem like a no-brainer activity, effective listening requires us to retain not only the factual information, but also the emotional impact of the speaker's words. By remembering, we can reflect upon and integrate the acquired knowledge into our interactions with others. With all we have learned so far, how do you respond when faced with conflicting opinions or viewpoints? Do you get defensive when called out for lack of listening, or do you take that feedback constructively to improve ability to listen? How do you feel when someone genuinely listens to you? Can you extend that same courtesy to others? Take a moment to honestly reflect on these prompts. Feel free to pause the video and be intentional with your responses. With many things competing for our attention, the ability to listen attentively has become increasingly valuable. Here are some of the key benefits of being a good listener. Effective communication. A good listener understands that communication is a two-way street. By actively listening, they give others the space to express themselves fully. This enables more effective communication, as the listener can gain an understanding of the speaker's thoughts, feelings, and perspectives. Consequently, the listener is better equipped to respond thoughtfully, leading to more productive conversations. Building strong relationships, good listeners are often considered trustworthy and approachable individuals. By genuinely listening to others, we demonstrate that we value and respect their opinions and emotions. This encourages meaningful connections within our personal and professional relationships. People are more likely to confide in someone they feel comfortable talking to, which can lead to more supportive and fulfilling relationships. Conflict resolution. Listening plays a vital role in resolving conflicts. By giving our undivided attention to others during disagreements, we signal that we genuinely care about finding a resolution. A good listener can identify the underlying issues, concerns, and emotions of the parties involved. This helps create a safe and non-judgmental environment for all parties to express themselves fully, de-escalating tensions and paving the way for finding common ground and mutually agreeable solutions. Enhanced problem solving. Active listening contributes to enhanced problem-solving skills. When we listen attentively, we gain a broader and more accurate understanding of the challenges at hand. This allows us to analyze problems from multiple perspectives, identify root causes, and propose more informed and creative solutions. By actively engaging in the problem-solving process, good listeners become valuable contributors to their teams and communities. Personal growth, being a good listener, involves setting aside our own biases and agendas. It requires humility, patience, and empathy. By actively listening and seeking to understand, we expand our knowledge, broaden our perspectives, and challenge our preconceived notions. This not only fosters personal growth, but also helps us develop a deeper appreciation for diversity, different cultures, and unique experiences. Here are a few strategies we can adopt to become better listeners. Practice mindfulness, cultivate awareness of your thoughts and feelings to reduce distractions while listening. Mindfulness techniques, such as focusing on your breath, can help you stay present in conversations. Maintain eye contact. Show engagement by maintaining eye contact with the speaker. This not only demonstrates that you are attentive, but also encourages both you and the speaker to connect on a deeper level. Avoid interrupting. Resist the urge to interrupt, even if you feel compelled to respond. Allow the speaker to finish their thoughts before formulating your own response. Reflect back, paraphrase, or summarize what the speaker has said to confirm your understanding. This not only clarifies communication, but also shows the speaker that you value their input. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage elaboration by asking open-ended questions that invite the speaker to share more about their thoughts and feelings. This promotes deeper dialogue and demonstrates your commitment to listening. More strategies include being aware of nonverbal cues. Pay attention to the speaker's tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. Nonverbal cues can provide significant context and additional meaning to their words. Minimize distractions. Create an environment conducive to listening by reducing external distractions. Put away your phone and turn off other distractions to fully engage in the conversation. Practice empathy. Try to understand the speaker's perspective and emotions. Empathizing allows you to connect with them on a human level, making your listening more effective and meaningful. Take notes. If the conversation is important, jot down key points. This not only helps with memory retention, but also demonstrates your commitment to genuinely understanding what is being shared. Seek feedback after conversations. Solicit feedback from the speaker regarding your listening skills. Understanding how others perceive your listening can help you identify areas for improvement. By practicing active listening, we improve communication effectiveness, which is essential for conflict resolution, collaboration, and building trust. The benefits extend far beyond the act itself, and if our aim is to build a cohesive society, incorporating these techniques into daily interactions not only promotes a purposeful and successful life, but also creates an environment of genuine understanding and respect, and that is what we should all strive for as people. Like most things in life, it is not an all-sum game. Being mindful in our interactions helps us know to what we need to engage. Dealing in honesty is always a great place to start. Thank you for learning with us. You can find the full guide on our website, www.thereflectivehuman.com, that allows you to go through the reflective process at your own pace. Have a journal handy to answer additional reflective prompts. This will help you track your growth and progress over time. It also contains further reading materials and book recommendations that will help enhance your reflective thinking journey. Links are also provided in the description box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video, and add your comments below. Join us next time as we discuss other topics in our quest to build a community of critical thinkers and practical problem solvers. In the meantime, strive to remain curious, recognizing that our understanding of the world is constantly evolving. See you then.